All right, everyone, welcome back to Discovery Expo. For today's content, we are going to finish the video series of a new way of selling from our global master trainer, Mr. Chris Smith. In this last video, Hey everyone, and welcome back to Discovery Expo. We are going to finish the video series of a new way of selling from our global master trainer, Mr. Chris Smith. In the last two videos, you've learned about the consumer needs, the requirements of the retail pro. In this video, you're going to be introduced and learn a little bit more about Dr. Mehrabian's 738 and 55 rule of personal communication. Make sure to take notes because afterwards you can take the quiz, get some points, get a token, and a chance to win some prizes. That being said, let's take a look.
So let's start to explore the requirements of the rep more deeply. And keep in mind those two important words, deliberate and disciplined. So, conscious and disciplined. When we're serving customers in a store environment, we need to be more conscious about maintaining our distance and, where possible, keeping the store environment hygienic. Confirm and complete. So we know that customers are doing more and more research, so it's important for us to check the research that they've done. And once we've checked that, we find out where they are on their personal shopping journey and we move forward to complete the sale as soon as we possibly can. And that means direct questioning. This is not the time for long, drawn-out investigation. We need to be quick with our qualification. So a lot of retailers will have a seasonal shopping selling motion, specifically at holiday, where they have increased traffic coming through their stores. So usually they snap into a more faster selling motion, and that's pretty much what we're doing here. So much more direct questioning. When it comes to demonstration, this is interesting because there are different rules about touching products in different regions around the world. Here in the UK, if you want a demonstration of a laptop, for example, you need to go and speak to a retail pro who will guide you. As I look around the store, it may well be that there are no retail pros available at the time. And this is where you'll start to see QR codes becoming more and more visible in shopper environments. And so one of the things that you'll find out more about is the opportunity for us to have QR codes displayed on a device, asking the customer to scan that QR code if they want to find out more about that device. And by scanning the QR code, that could take them to a PDP where they can find out more information about the device. Summarizing needs, just like we do with any normal sale, it's important that we summarize those needs to understand that we understand the consumer's needs, and also the consumer knows that we understand their needs too. So we summarize those needs. And when it comes to solution selling, again, we call it attach in Microsoft. It's ensuring that throughout the conversation, we're gathering all of the information we need to recommend one solution. So when the customer gets home, they have everything they need to start that new relationship with that new device. So now we've looked at the selling motion, deliberate and disciplined. Now I want to introduce you to this model called Dr. Mehrabian's 738 and 55 rule of personal communication. As I said previously, this is a really important model for me, and as a trainer, I've been using this for 20 plus years. And this is a model to help us be more conscious when we are communicating. So here we go. When we communicate, we have three channels of personal communication. Words is what we say. It's the language I use. Music is how I say my words. It's how I transmit. So when we're talking about music, we're talking about inflection. We're talking about the pitch, the pace, the tonality that I put behind my words. And then when we talk about dance, we're talking about body language, what our body is communicating. And you can see there that there are different percentages. Words, 7%, music, 38%, and dance, 55%. And those percentages are related to the power for each of those channels of communication. So we're saying that body language is the most powerful form of communication, followed by music, how we say something, and then words, what we say. Now, words are always important, but you can change how you transmit your words based on your music, how you say those words. Let me give you an example. So, let me say a beautiful 3-word sentence, I love you. Now, I can present that sentence in different ways by changing my music, the pitch, the pace, the tonality. So, I love you. I love you. I love you. So, I can change the meaning by changing the tone, the inflection of the music, and it will change the meaning of the words that I'm transmitting. I love you, I love you. Or I could then add some body language as well. So, I love you. I love you. Body language is an important one. Have you ever been in a conversation with somebody and then they receive a phone call? And then what they then do is they answer the phone. And what that's basically telling or communicating to you is whoever is on the other end of that phone is more important to them than the current conversation they're having with you. So words, what you say, music, how you say it, and dance, we need to ensure that whenever we're communicating, that we have our words and our music and our dance in sync. And there's a beautiful word in the English language called congruent. And congruent means that everything is synced. You don't want to be incongruent, because if you are incongruent in your communication, it means there's a conflict between what you're saying and what your body is saying. And if there's a conflict when you're communicating, sometimes people may not trust you as they should. So we need to make sure that we're in sync, that we are being congruent in our language. So I know that Brian and the crew are going to spend a little bit of time with you guys to really explore your words, your music and dance, and be more conscious about how you are communicating within the retail environment. So guys, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to speak with you today at your Awesome Unite event. I hope it's been valuable, and enjoy the rest of the event. And I hope that I can one day hang out with you guys physically for future events. I've been Chris Smith. You've been awesome. Take care and look after yourself. Thank you.
All right, everyone, and your secret word for today is dance. That's right, your secret word for today is dance. And don't forget to take that Discovery Expo quiz after you close this window to collect your token, get some points, and a chance to win some prizes. Don't forget to check in every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or watch on demand and win big. Until the next time, have fun at Discovery Expo.